Hello everyone. So today we are going to implement MiniMap icon updater as an actor component so that it will allow me to show these NPC characters also in the minimap. Now as you can see, these red pointers represent those NPC characters who are running around in the level. So their direction and their location is updated correctly in real time as they move around in the minimap. And if they are out of my range that is shown in the minimap, they just stay in the edge of the minimap. So if I want, actually I can remove that too, but I'm gonna keep it this way for now. So yeah, let's see how to do this today. Right, now in the current minimap system, we can have multiple actors that are represented in the minimap like this, say like checkpoints. So the next step is how to implement other characters icons for the minimap. So let's say there are other NPC characters who are in the world and they also should be shown in the minimap. So that's the next step. Right, so for that let's say we have only this character BP third person. Let's create a child blueprint from this. BP third person. Let's call it BP NPC. Right, and just to see the difference, let's change the color to something else, red. So this part is not relevant for not important for what we are going to do, but I just want to make it clear that this is NPC, a different character. Okay, now let's place him in the world, place it in the world. Right. So how do we add an icon to represent this character in the minimap? So for that, so we already have all the logic required to set up an icon here, but this logic resides inside this BP checkpoint. So because of that, we can't really reuse this part. So what I'm going to do is, instead of adding this, let's implement an actor component which hold all these things, including the icon and the logic that required to set up the minimap icon and control it. So to do that, here let's create a blueprint class using this actor component, pp minimap icon component. Right, now here, since this is an actor component, we can't have stuff like billboard components or anything. So but what we can have is we can access get parent actor. Get parent. Oh wait. Oh, we can't. Get owner. Right. From the follow the outer chain to the get that a actor that owns this component. So yeah, get owner. Okay. So to this get owner we can add add no, we don't really need to add anything. We only need to show the icon for the NPC. So what we are doing here, that create a widget and change icon, change size and add to viewport. These things can be done inside the actor component. Right, now let's create these variables. Okay, and the next part is this part. How do we do this part? So we don't have this calc helper or anything, but let me copy this anyway and paste. Now how do we add this calc helper? This is just a scene component, nothing else. So yeah, let's get on and add component by class. Here let's give scene component. Right, and let's promote this to a variable, set calc helper as this reference. So here relative transform, let's keep everything 0 0 and scale 1 1 1, because those things doesn't really matter for this purpose. This is only the purpose of this calc helper is only helping us with the calculations. Right, and the next thing is this update icon position function. Can you copy this? Oh, we can. Cool. So here we have everything we need. So get actor location. So we have to get owner, then get actor location. Well, that's the only issue. Wait, what's this icon size? Let's move this one also into a variable. So let's make them public. What's the default size we have here? 30 by 30, and icon is pointed right. 30 by 30, icon pointed. Okay, so I think now that's all. So let's drop the VP part because this is an actor component and MiniMap icon component should be good enough. Now to the NPC, let's add MiniMap icon component. Okay, calc helper, this we can leave them blank, it's fine. Icon size 30, no problem. Can you see those settings here? No, but it's okay. If we want, we can select the component and change it. Right now, if I play, see, we can. Oh, wait a minute. A is showing up on the play character. Why? Oh, well, actually, I never called the update location anywhere. So I had to call it in the event tick. Right, now it works. Okay, but we need right, let's use a validated get for the calc helper as well. Convert to a validated get. Now we shouldn't have any errors. Right, and also the MiniMap icon component for the character, for the NPC character, we need to have a different icon. So I already have an icon imported. Not this one. This one, character icon. Let me use that. Great. So, but still we have a problem. The problem is the direction of this pointer is, it's not actually looking at the direction this character is looking at. So how do we solve that? So in the widget MiniMap icon, we should have, we have this angle that is changing from -180 to 180. So if we can update this value based on the character's direction, we should be able to make it work. So first, icon angle, set render transform angle, to a value. So default value would be 0, and that's fine. And how do we calculate this? Here in the update icon position, we only set the actor location here is on this calc helper. So what if I set word I can't set rotation, why? Oh, sorry. Set word location and rotation. Let's set both. Location is here. And the rotation also. Rotation. Right. Now we can access relative rotation and update icon location. Where is the hanger? Ah, sorry. This should not come in the change size. I need this in update location. Here. Name it angle. Okay, now we should have it here. And here let's get the yaw and connect to angle. Let's see what happens. Great. It is working. Okay, just to test, let me put another character over here and make it look this way. Yeah, it is working. Awesome. So now even if these characters work, this will work, but to test that also, let me add a nav mesh. Do we have a nav mesh here? And make them walk. Nav mesh. Okay. Now here let's create a custom event. Random walk. and set timer by event. Let's call this and loop this. Let's make it call with on every 5 seconds. Right, so now for this random walk, this is NPC, so this will not be applied to the player character. Let's call AI move to some location as the destination. Let's get at location and find a random reachable location around this location. Get random reachable point in radius. As the radius, let's use 4000 and use it. You have to verify here. They are working. They are working, but the animations are not playing for some reason. But the MiniMap function is working properly without any issue. So why the animations are not working? That's not actually relevant to what I am working on now. Well, actually I did a little bit of debugging, and in here I found out that this part, this acceleration part, is always 0 and this becomes always false when we make the characters move through the AI. So what we can do is well, these errors actually came because I only simulated the game. So what we can do is here, let's just connect it like this so that it won't consider this acceleration part. So again, this is not relevant to what I am doing here, but I just want this to work. Right, now the animations are there. Okay, cool. So now you can see the NPC characters moving and their direction is also corrected. So yeah, with that I'm going to stop this episode right here. And thanks for watching. So as always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon Lab. See you in another episode. Goodbye.